Millions of years before humans walked the earth, and even before the first dinosaurs appeared, scorpions were already here. They crawled across the land when there were no birds, no mammals, and not even trees. The world looked very different back then. Most land was covered with small plants and giant insects, and the oceans were full of strange creatures. This was around 430 million years ago, during a time called the Silurian period. Back then, the scorpion was one of the first animals to leave the water and start hunting on land. That alone makes it special. Most animals back then were still stuck in the oceans, but the scorpion had legs, armor, pincers, and a powerful tail with a stinger. It had everything it needed to survive outside the water, and it used those tools very well. The first scorpions were huge, some over 3 feet long. Imagine fighting a creature like that, one that's fast, strong, and armed with venom. Even today's scorpions, which are much smaller, still carry deadly poison in their tails. But it's not just their stings that make them scary. It's their ability to survive. These creatures have lived through 5 mass extinction events, the kinds of events that wiped out almost everything else. They saw the dinosaurs rise and fall. They saw the ice ages freeze the planet. They survived volcanic eruptions, meteor strikes, and global droughts. While thousands of other species disappeared forever, the scorpion just kept going. So what makes the scorpion so good at surviving? First, its body is like a suit of armor. Its hard outer shell protects it from heat, cold, and attacks from other animals. Second, it doesn't need to eat much. Some scorpions can go months without food. They can hide under rocks or sand, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike. And when they strike, they don't waste energy. They use their sharp pincers to grab their prey, and their stinger to inject venom. The venom is carefully controlled. It can be used to kill, to paralyze, or just to scare. It depends on what the scorpion needs. That kind of control makes them not just survivors, but smart hunters. Fighting a creature like this is not like fighting a lion or a snake. A lion roars and charges. A snake might hiss or strike quickly, but a scorpion waits. It gives you a warning by raising its tail. And if you don't back off, it stings. That sting isn't just painful. In some species, it's deadly. Even if it doesn't kill you, it can cause hours of pain, muscle cramps, sweating, and confusion. Now imagine being a small animal in the wild, something that doesn't know what a scorpion is. One wrong step, one curious move, and the sting comes fast. You don't even get a chance to fight back. The scorpion doesn't run. It doesn't shout. It doesn't need to. That's what makes it terrifying. It knows what it is. It has had 430 million years to perfect itself. Its design is so successful that it hasn't changed much in all that time. Nature usually changes things when they need improvement. But nature hasn't changed the scorpion because it works. That should tell us something. When you're fighting a creature like this, you're not just fighting an animal, you're fighting history. You're facing something that beat evolution at its own game. Chapter 2. Designed to survive anything. If you look at a scorpion today, it doesn't seem very big or dangerous. Some are just a few inches long. But don't let the size fool you. Inside that small body is one of nature's most powerful survival systems. Scorpions are not fast runners, they don't fly, and they don't have sharp teeth. But they survive in deserts, jungles, mountains, and even cold places where most insects can't live. They hide under rocks, burrow into the ground, and come out only when it's safe to hunt. That's one of their best skills. They know when to wait and when to strike. You can't fight a creature that always waits for the perfect moment. It will always be one step ahead of you. One of the scorpion's strongest abilities is its patience. It doesn't waste energy chasing things. It just sits still, blending into its surroundings, and waits for its prey to come close. Then, in a sudden flash, it grabs with its pincers and stings with its tail. All of this happens in a second. The prey doesn't even know what happened. And if you're trying to attack a scorpion, you face the same problem. What's even more amazing is how tough scorpions are. Some can survive being frozen. Others can go without food or water for months. Some can even survive radiation levels that would kill a human. They have a special way of breathing through tiny holes in their body that helps them save energy and water. Their metabolism is slow and steady, perfect for surviving in harsh conditions. If there's a drought, the scorpion waits. If there's a flood, it climbs to safety. If there's no food, it eats just a tiny amount and keeps going. Nature built the scorpion to last, and it shows. And then there's the venom. Scorpion venom is one of the most complex substances in the animal kingdom. It's not just poison, it's a chemical weapon that can do different things, depending on the target. Some scorpions use venom that attacks the nerves. Others have venom that causes intense pain or even death. Some scorpions can control how much venom they use, just enough to scare, or a full dose to kill. This is not something random. It's evolution's way of giving the scorpion options. It doesn't need to fight unless it must, and when it does, it wins. There are over 2,000 types of scorpions around the world. Some are tiny, some are big, and each one is deadly in its own way. Some live in deserts, others in forests, and some even near water. Wherever you go, one of them might be there. Chapter 3. The weapon in its tail. When people think of dangerous animals, they usually imagine sharp teeth, claws, or big jaws. But with a scorpion, the real danger is in the tail. That curved, hooked tail isn't just for show. It's a weapon crafted by nature over millions of years, and it works with incredible precision. At the end of the tail is a stinger, like a curved needle that delivers venom straight into the body of its enemy or prey. It may look simple, but it's anything but. That tail is fast, flexible, and deadly. Some scorpions can sting in less than a second, striking forward, sideways, or even over their backs. It's easy to fear lions or sharks or bears. They're big and loud and dramatic. But the scorpion doesn't need drama. It only needs a moment, a tiny opening, a small mistake, and that's when it wins. The truth is, you can't beat something like that in a fair fight, because the scorpion doesn't play fair. It plays smart. It plays quiet. It plays with the weight of Earth's history behind it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into nature's oldest assassin, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more powerful stories from the edge of evolution.